All right, everybody. Welcome in. Today is Friday, meaning we got the little next week in Destiny tab if you log on to the game. And this upcoming week, might want to log in and play a little bit because there's some pretty decent stuff, some cool stuff arriving this Tuesday. So, of course, the first thing you're going to see whenever you see the little next week in Destiny message, of course, is that Guardian Games is going to be pulling up next Tuesday, obviously a little bit early. However, with this year's Guardian Games comes the addition of hoverboards to Destiny 2. Honestly, that's pretty cool, and it's definitely going to replace my Sparrow for the foreseeable future, especially if you can do some fun tricks with it. And similar to the Festival of Lost and the Dawning event that we had this year, Guardian Games is going to be getting its own Mento, and just the way it looks, like not on a weapon, but just like how it would look in your inventory, it looks pretty cool. Hopefully it looks really good on some weapons. We shall see. Next week's Grandmaster is going to be the HyperNet Current. The reason why I'm even mentioning this is because the thing that I'm most looking forward to next Tuesday is the fact that we're finally going to be getting the wild style grenade launcher added to the game, and it will be the Nightfall weapon. Now, the reason why I'm so excited behind the wild style grenade launcher is the fact that it is a double fire frame, which is similar to the Wilderflight. And what makes this frame so good for grenade launchers is just that it gives it about 30%-ish or so more damage at base just due to the frame, because it shoots 2 grenades at once. This is going to be very, very awesome for a damage rotation. Why? Because it's solar. Now, at the moment of me making this video, we don't quite know the perk pool for this weapon yet, but if we are able to see what the perk pool for this weapon is going to be anytime before Tuesday, I'll definitely let you guys know. But just know this thing will make for a really awesome damage rotation, especially because the best rocket launcher in the game is the Apex Predator, and rockets are absolute menaces at the moment. We all know this. Of course, if you don't have your Apex Predator and you've never raided in your life, you can get the Apex Predator pattern from the Riven's Wishes at this point without even having to step foot into the raid. However, next week's Pinnacle Rotator raid, aka the raid that you can farm over and over again, is Last Wish. If you need to get that Apex Predator pattern for your new wild style grenade launcher damage rotation. And at least in my opinion, I think that the HyperNet Current GM is relatively tame. It's not the most toxic one out there, although it can be a little bit on the slow side. Also, next week's Pinnacle Dungeon Rotator is going to be Prophecy. Of course, this means Prophecy is going to be farmable for back-to-back weeks, but that is because the Prophecy weapons are getting a refresh. They're taking some weapons out and putting new weapons in, and those weapons that are staying are getting their perk pools refreshed. However, when Tuesday hits, basically all of the Prophecy weapons are going to be primary weapons. That's cool and all, but like, come on, bro. That's a lot of legendary primary weapons that I'm not gonna farm for. No shade though, no shade though. And the last thing that I want to give you guys a little heads up on is if you don't have your Callus mini tool pattern yet, Xur is selling it. If you would like to use your deep sight harmonizers, get your Callus mini tool pattern. This is one of the most popular SMGs in the game at the moment, generally ran with incandescent and threat detector. Other third column perks would be grave robber or unrelenting, but you definitely want to enhance your incandescent, and it's a pretty popular weapon for a reason. It's a 900 RPM SMG, so if you want that weapons pattern, you can go ahead and stop by Xur and pick up as many Callus mini tools that you will need. Just keep in mind you got to use your deep sight harmonizers in this situation for your pattern. Also, next week, grenade launchers are going to be getting that inventory buff. It might be worth taking a further look at, especially that good old anarchy, but we shall see. Let me know what you're looking forward to on Tuesday the most. And remember, if you ever want to get your games to DLC for a cheap price, make sure to head over to Instant Gaming, top link in the description, along with their free monthly game giveaway. Thank you so much for watching the video. You guys be safe, take care, consider subscribing. See your beautiful faces in the next one. Adios.